Hello everybody, Scorpio Caesar here, and I hear a lot of people talking about modern day gaming and how it's become so expensive and out of reach for a lot of people. While they may be true, sometimes it really doesn't have to be. A little patience does indeed pay off. And in today's pickups video, I want to talk about some of the PlayStation 5 games that I've gotten in the past couple of months from various websites that I didn't pay anywhere near MSRP for. Yes, a lot of these were on sale and there were some damn good deals, and I want to talk about them in today's pickups video, so we're going to do that after the intro. Welcome to the CesArcade.
Get ready.
Something I always like to do is be transparent with how much I paid for these games, and I will definitely let you know as I pull them out. If I don't remember, either way you're going to see an invoice of the receipt popping up on the top right hand or left hand corner of the screen, wherever it fits nicely. So with that, let's get into today's pickups. That's right, we got tons of PS5 here. So if you're looking for anything else like retro, you're not going to find it. But this is all PlayStation 5 focused, hence the colors. Hence the backlighting. Let's get to it. First off, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, I haven't played a Call of Duty game, well, more recent Call of Duty game. The last one I played was Black Ops 4. Played that for a bit with my brother-in-laws, and I played a little bit of it. I sucked big time in it, and I was like, you know what? It's about time for me to return to Call of Duty just to play online for old time's sake and see how it feels. Needless to say, the time to kill is very low in this game. Everything is much more faster and quicker paced, especially with the new movement system. And so far so good. I'm really having a good time with it. However, it's got a single player campaign to it as well as the zombies mode. I haven't dived into those yet, but I just want to focus mainly on the online aspect. With the multiplayer, team deathmatch was always my thing. I have a good time with it either way. So my only complaint about it is that there's like nothing on the disc. This is basically a game key card in disc form, because once you put the disc in, there's really nothing on there that you can play. You have to download the rest. It's kind of whack, but for only 20 bucks at GameStop, I wasn't gonna say no to that. Dead Island 2. Now, this is a game that, despite the problems with the first game in the series, I had a great time with the original Dead Island. I never got around to finishing it, but this one was in development hell for the longest time, and I'm glad that it finally got around to coming out. And from what I played, the game is absolutely gorgeous. The combat, it's typical Dead Island / Dying Light, melee focused, but man, the gore and just the parts of zombies that come flying off when you hit them in specific areas, it's wild, really detailed, really gruesome, and a hell of a good time. I can tell that this game isn't going to really take itself too seriously. Dead Island 2, I believe I got it off Amazon, and it was only $14.99 brand new. Next up, we have another pickup from GameStop. This one arrived with Call of Duty Black Ops, and this was one that I held off on for physical release. It came out digitally first for some stupid reason, and it finally got a PS5 release, and I picked it up finally. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Now, the original to me was one of my favorite, probably top 5 Xbox 360 games of all time. And when I heard that this was getting a complete remaster / remake, I was like, sign me up, I want in. But the fact that it came out digitally first was like, I'll wait till the physical comes out. And I'm glad I did. It was on sale at GameStop brand new for only $24.99. So I was like, you know what? That's the sweet spot for me. I'm going to pick it up. And it looks gorgeous. Some quality of life improvements here and there, but for the most part, the DNA is pretty much the same. Next up, I think I got this off Woot. And if you're not familiar with Woot, great place to buy games, especially brand new at clearance prices. It's basically Amazon's warehouse. They're tied with Amazon, so you can use your Amazon account, get the Prime shipping if you have Prime. But this is one that I held off on because I was still trying to get through Remake, and I'm glad I finished Remake because this was on sale for only around $32.99. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Chances are most of you have already played through this one already, but I still need to get to it, so I'm happy I got it on sale. because when it came out it was really pricey, and now that I have the PS5 Pro I can enjoy that to the fullest fidelity. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Now, I've only barely played Five Nights at Freddy's. I played the original one once on the PC. I was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, whatever. The animatronics are creepy, so were the ones in Chuck E. Cheese's. But, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal to me. But it was a cool concept, so I always appreciated it. And then they released Security Breach, which was more of a 3D kind of open environment survival game, trying to get through this indoor amusement park, and you're running away from all the mascots that are going crazy. It's very weird. You got Freddy Fazbear in there helping you out, and I don't know, so far from what I played, it's pretty tense, and I'm really enjoying what I've played so far. It's got free DLC too, so that's always great. And for $14.99, I couldn't go wrong. Next up, for only $16.99, Gory Cuddly Carnage. You're a sweet cat on a talking hoverboard, killing a bunch of like toy unicorns that have come to life, and all these weird looking creatures that are based off toys, but they're like nightmare fuel. It's very weird, very violent as well. But the cool thing is that it has like a mode where you can kind of tone down the blood in the game and just kind of make it all look like different colored rainbow blood. I don't know, it's interesting. It honestly looks better that way to me, and it invokes like a mixture of Devil May Cry, No More Heroes, Lollipop Chainsaw with Blinks the Time Sweeper basically as your main character. I love it so far. Really enjoyed the demo. There's a demo for this one if you guys are interested in it, so definitely check that out. And it came with some goodies in there as well, some physical goodies, and like a decal, like a couple decals and a poster. So you can't go wrong with that. Next up, Sony was having their State of Play sale that they do every year, and I've always skipped out on it up until now. But for $29.99, I had to pick up the director's cut for Ghost of Tsushima, made by Sucker Punch, you know, the Sly Cooper dudes. I was like, you know what? I always wanted to check this game out. I heard so many great things about it, and when I started playing this, I was blown away by just how beautiful the game looked and how engaging the story was already into it. Like 15 minutes into the cutscenes, I was like, this is something special here, and I want to play through it. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and for $29.99, brand new, couldn't resist, got it off Best Buy. So I was like, yeah, definitely gonna pick that one up. Another $29.99 banger from the State of Play sale, Gran Turismo 7. I never really gelled with Gran Turismo too much. I did play Gran Turismo 5 a lot with my father, but that was probably the only time I really got into the series. And I skipped out on 6, I skipped out on Sport. So when I saw Gran Turismo 7 go on sale, I was like, man, I got the PS5 Pro, I know it looks beautiful on that and plays great. It's time to pick up Gran Turismo once again and jump into it. And so far, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying the haptics in this game. Everything looks and feels and plays so good, and I'm really enjoying my time with it. Couple more pickups from the State of Play sale. Got Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, as well as its sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, the Complete Edition. Now, why wouldn't I pick up both of these games on the PS5? Especially, even though I do have Horizon Zero Dawn on the PS4, why not just have the whole thing complete in its remastered form on the PS5 on disc? It's absolute no-brainer, especially for the price. It was $29.99 for Zero Dawn Remastered and $39.99 for Forbidden West Complete Edition. And one thing I do gotta say, shout out to Guerrilla Games for making sure that the content of all the DLC was on the discs. There's 2 discs in Forbidden West, and that's always an A+ for me and always gets my support. I love how you can just kind of put these together and they look like they're connected in terms of the cover arts. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, played a little bit of the first game. I definitely got to play it when I'm a lot less distracted because I was kind of lost. But I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. It's got mechanical dinosaurs in it, so of course I'm going to enjoy it. So yeah, Horizon series, I'm glad I got those 2 knocked out of the way. Next up was the last Days of Play sale pickup that I did. Got the Neo Collection. After seeing that Neo 3 announcement, I was like, okay, now's the time to pick up Neo 1 and 2. Came at the perfect time as well, because these were on sale for only $20. $19.99, both games on a disc each. I've only dabbled in the first game's demo, and from what I played, it's like Tecmo's take on Dark Souls. I really enjoyed it, so I was like, you know what? Why not pick it up, especially at that price? Both games remastered for the PS5, complete on disc. Again, patience pays off. Next up is a game that I should have picked up on the Switch a long time ago to go with the other two that I already have. But I'll be honest with you, I'm tired of playing inferior versions of games on ancient hardware. As much as I love the Switch, I'm glad I waited to pick up No More Heroes 3 on the PS5 because it looks and plays a hell of a lot better than it did on Switch. And for only 20 bucks, $19.99, I mean, come on. It comes in a special edition style case with some extra goodies. And of course, that's always an A+ effort from me. It even has a freaking manual. When the hell do you get a manual in video games anymore? Like, look at this. When the hell? It's great. Glad I got it for the freaking PS5. So, No More Heroes 3. I have the entire trilogy now. Still gotta get the spin-off, Travis Strikes Back, but whatever. I'll get that eventually. Next up, another pickup from Woot. This one was, I believe, $24.99. And that is Pacific Drive, the Deluxe Edition. This one, once again, comes with a slipcover with an extra art book. And it has some special contents involved as well. I've only really just played a little bit of it just to check it out. I like how it has an alternate cover when you pull it out. It's blue compared to the red. But yeah, this deluxe edition is pretty nice so far. From what I played, you're driving around. It's a driving game basically, but there's a lot of supernatural elements going on in the world around you. So premise seems very interesting. I'm looking forward to checking it out. So Pacific Drive, $25. Can't go wrong with that. Next up, my introduction to the Persona series was Persona 3 FES on the PlayStation 2. And when I heard that the remake was getting announced, I was like, I want to check this out. So I waited for a Switch version that never came, but then now it doesn't really matter, honestly. I got the Portal, I can play this if I want in bed. And that is Persona 3 Reload. And I'm glad I picked it up when I did for only, what was it? This one was also peanuts. This one was on Amazon for only $25. And this one was on Amazon for only $24.99. I'm glad I waited because when this game came out, it was like full price. Trust me, people, I tell you, you don't need to pay full price. Just wait a few months. Give it a year if you have to. I'm sure your backlogs are huge and you can wait a little bit. Trust me, it's worth it. This one came in a special box with a steelbook along with it, and that is for a Plague Tale collection. So it has both games, a Plague Tale Innocence and a Plague Tale Requiem, and both are in their own separate discs. Man, for $34.99, I heard a lot of great things about these games, so I said, you know what, I'll pick it up now while I can. For only 15 bucks. Now this one I should have picked up on the PS4 being such a fan of the series that I am. But I was like, you know what? It's online multiplayer focused, so I'm going to hold off on it. I'm not paying full price for an online focused game, and I'm glad I waited because they made a PS5 version for Predator's Haunting Grounds. Yeah, this one comes with a really nice slipcover that has the mask covering the Predator's face. And this one has some DLC codes in it that have some of the classic Predators from the movies and their masks and their attires. It's an online focused game, so your mileage will vary whether or not this is for you. I still yet to play it with my buddies because we can't seem to link up and get a date going on, man. Come on, man. Mondays is the only day I'm free. Let's do this, people. As a Predator fan, I'm glad I got it for only 15 bucks. Next up, we have a game that I probably should have waited on since it dropped in price even further to like $11.99. But it is for A Quiet Place: A Road Ahead. Got it for $16.99. Still, a first-person horror game where you're just trying to avoid the enemies from catching you. It's not everybody's cup of tea, I get it, but it sounds like a good time to me. So if I ever get bored, I want to pop this sucker in and play through it. I haven't seen the movies. I heard they're alright. But yeah, A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. Next up, we have a small game, and I mean like 3 gigabytes minimum small game. For the PS5 called Self-Loss. Another Woot pickup that I saw for only 20 bucks. It looked very interesting, the aesthetics look beautiful. Experience an emotional journey. Embark on a journey with the healer, Casimir, and his magical staff as he fights a mysterious miasm in search of a ritual to cure his wounded soul. It sounds like an emotional, spiritual journey, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out at some point, but for only 20 bucks, I was like, you know what? This sounds like a decent time. I'm gonna check it out. Why not? This one I've held off on long enough, and I'm glad I finally picked it up. Silent Hill 2's remake. The less I say about this game, the better. All I'm going to say is that all of you who doubted Bloober Team, oh man, you owe them the biggest apology in the world. We talked about this in the CesArcade chat, so I'm just going to move on from there. $30. Next up, another online multiplayer game. This was a game that when I first heard about it, I was kind of hyped about it, especially coming off Pirates of the Caribbean. But then it was in development hell for the longest time, and I was just like, you know what, is this game ever going to come out? It did. It got panned by critics, and I saw it for only $9.99, and I couldn't resist. Skull and Bones, yes, I know, I get it. It's one of Ubisoft's worst games I played so far. I kind of liked it. So, hey, to each their own, but yeah, I know, it's not the best game. Next up, Warhammer Space Marine 2. I have the original game on the PlayStation 3, I have yet to play it, but I saw the tech in this game and how it's taking advantage of the PS5 Pro, and it's a blast so far from what I played. Definitely got to give this game some more time, but from what I have played, for 30 bucks, worth it. Next up, this was a game that my wife was like, come on man, pick it up, it's Starship Troopers. The first movie was fantastic. So we saw the first movie together, and I picked up the game because it was only $11.99 on Woot. I think it's still up there as well. Starship Troopers Extermination. This looks like a good time to play with my boys, but my boys aren't available. Come on guys, I'm telling you, let's play some Starship fucking Troopers. Stellar Blade on the PS5. Beautiful game, just recently got released on PC, so if you're, a fan of PC and digital games, then you could play that on there too. But me, I had to get it on PS5, and I'm glad I did. What a beautiful game, absolutely gorgeous, and the graphics, the gameplay, solid. I saw this and I was like, I heard a lot of great things about this series. I want to pick it up. It was only 20 bucks on Amazon when I found it. System Shock's remake. I gotta say, I'm freaking lost in this game, okay? Like, I thought I was doing pretty well for myself, but I'm just walking around killing these creatures that are coming after me. The game looks absolutely wild. They did such a fantastic job remastering and remaking this game to make it look up to snuff with modern day standards, and it's a beautiful game, but I really gotta look into a walkthrough because I'm fucking lost. I don't know where to go in this game, honestly. And last but not least, in today's PlayStation Pursuit, I picked up Tiny Tina's Wonderland from Best Buy. This one was only $11.99, and I picked it up because my wife told me to. Yes, that's right, she's more of a Borderlands fan than I am, and I said, okay wife, you want this game? I'm gonna get it for you because I know you're gonna inherit my original PS5, and now you'll have something awesome to play on it. And she loves Tiny Tina, she loves Borderlands. Me, I fell off after the second game, but the fourth one looks good. But that's it. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, $11.99. What a savings. Nowadays, it's tough to pick up a game for $70. It's even tougher to pick up a game for $80. I absolutely refuse to do it. Deals all the way around. Check those websites out and always be on the lookout. Follow Wario64 on Twitter. Let's be real, PS5 has tons of games, more than enough at this point, and you should all check some of these out if you're a PlayStation 5 owner. If you're not, okay, whatever. Moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, I hope you enjoyed today's pickups video. If you like videos like this, hit the like button, share the video with some of your friends, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you've played any of these games stand out to you. Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, I wish you all a good game and good night.